Guys, welcome to your first actual day of having school, like where we're actually doing stuff. Today, I'm going to start you off super slow. We're going to start off just talking about what our new unit's going to be. What you're going to find out is I'm going to actually jump around a little bit in the book. So I'm going to skip the African unit that we would have had because we have a limited amount of time. You have a limited number of lessons compared to what you'd have during the school year. And I also need to make sure I prep you for 8th grade because there's some certain concepts, some certain ideas I need to really go ahead and hammer home and make sure you understand before you get to 8th grade. Because if you understand it now, 8th grade is going to be a lot easier. Okay. That's not coming until a little later. Like we'll start talking about that next month. But right now I need to get some basic things in because you need to understand a little bit about like religion and how did religion become what it was. And I'm getting into the unit that I would normally talk about, Bloody Mary. I know I've talked about that in the classes a little bit, and I will make sure that I talk about her a little bit because you guys were looking forward to it. A couple things before I begin. These are going to be kind of short videos. Sometimes it's going to be me just explaining things a little bit. And sometimes I'm just going to have a reply. Today is a reply to like what you learn, what we talk about, and things like that. Sometimes you'll have assignments going with that. But before I begin, there's 2 things I want to make sure I cover. The first is that all of you guys will be, during the course of today, getting a link to the counseling page. This page is full of like resources and other things. I am the one who's adding you guys slowly. I've gotten like kind of the beginning of the alphabet throughout the course of the day. Everybody should be invited. So if you are not invited by the end of the day, please let me know because it means that I somehow made a mistake out of 130 7th graders. Okay. It's possible. It happens. I'm human. Second thing is makeup work. Guys, here's the thing. If you have done any assignments or not done any assignments since the beginning of the semester, you can still make them up. But I don't always get notification that you have made them up. So go back and see if you're missing anything and make it up. You have so much free time. There's no reason to not have your things done, not have your work done. So please go back and make stuff up and fix stuff. And if you have a test you want to retake, please let me know if it's not open to retake it, and I will retake. I'll open it for you. But if you retake a test, please let me know that you did because I do not get notification for that. But there's no reason to be having a bad grade in my class at all. Like if you're sitting here with an F, that is your fault by the end of the semester, okay? You can make up anything from the beginning of the semester, starting in January, all the way through March, okay? So that's the second thing. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is this little map that I've got. Okay. Oh, it is not backwards, I don't think. Okay. So here's the thing. We talk about religion, and when we were back in Rome, and this is actually, you guys already have a copy of this. We were back in Rome, everything was Christianity. So you remember me talking about Christianity, Catholicism. I never talk about any other religions, really. And they're both one and the same, essentially. And so Christianity was happening, okay? And then all of a sudden, there's a little split. And the split happens during Roman times. So remember, we have an Eastern Roman Empire that happens, the Byzantine Empire, all Justinian and all that other stuff, other fun stuff. Well, that split happens, and you get what's called the Eastern Orthodox religion. Okay, that's where the ruler is the head of the church. You also get the Roman Catholic religion. Okay, that's where the Pope is the head of the church. The time period that we're going to be starting to talk about is when all of a sudden you go from Roman Catholic to a whole bunch of other religions, and you get a massive split in the church because the leaders of the church and other priests and things, okay, do not agree with what's going on with the Catholic Church. In fact, in the Catholic Church, they say, all right, if you sin, you pay us enough money, guess what? You can still go to heaven. So there's a lot of things that are still happening in the church that people are not agreeing with. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up on Google Classroom. And one of the major players is Martin Luther. So I'm going to also show a video about him. And so I want you guys to take a look at the video. And the question is basically, why did he disagree with the church? So you do not need to watch the whole video. Once you've figured out why he disagreed with the church, then at that point, you can post your answers. Okay? You guys have a good day. I will put more information on Wednesday. Okay? Be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you later. Bye.